Hello, this is Senator Addie Eckardt with this week's activities in Annapolis. Another exciting week. This week we've spent a lot of time talking about the intrusion of the legislative branch on the executive branch in government. In years past, we've had the executive overreach into the legislative branch and likewise from the judicial branch, but this year the tables are turned. The issue at hand had to do with whether or not there should be Senate confirmation on the state superintendent of schools. For 100 years, the practice that has been set out and honored and has served us very well is that the governor makes that appointment and that person serves with the state board of directors through education, the State Board of Education. But this year, a bill came in saying that the committee and the legislative branch, particularly the Senate, wanted to have Senate confirmation over that position. That has been a practice that we've seen in a number of bills with regard to various commissions and boards, that there needs to be Senate confirmation. I think this is a little bit of legislative overreach into the executive powers of government. So we will continue to watch these bills as we move through the rest of this year's session. On another hand, I want to talk a little bit about the phosphorus issue. You know, last year we came to a very delicately agreed upon compromise, if you will, with regard to the use of poultry litter. Poultry litter has been seen to have high concentrations of phosphorus and nitrogen, and it is yet to be determined whether we have an excess, a surplus, or a shortage. But we do have enough that people are concerned about it. We have not been able to find alternate uses, and last year's bill, which would have mandated how we deal with the poultry litter, the agreement was to go through with a couple of pilot projects to see about using that resource for energy. Well, there's a bill back again this year that would take what has been a resource for the farmers and make the integrators or the poultry companies responsible for that litter. And in one way, what it does, it takes a valuable resource from farmers because they usually have negotiated agreements with friends or other farms where they need phosphorus to be able to trade or sell. But this bill would give it over to the integrators and make them responsible and then make those farmers accountable for what they use or what they don't use and what they pass on then to the integrators. Much too much of an overreach and is devastating to the industry on the Eastern Shore, and it really violates an agreement that was done last year. So we have many concerns, again, about the legislative overreach this year into a lot of agreements. This has been Senator Addie Eckardt from Annapolis.